Elon Musk quietly buys Jacksonville Energy Company. Elon Musk just made another move in the energy world, and almost nobody noticed. No press release, no tweet, no headline splash. Just a quiet paper trail buried inside a government filing. Today, we're digging into that paper trail and figuring out exactly what he bought, why it matters, and what it says about where his empire is headed next. What actually happened? Here's the short version. Elon Musk has bought a company called APR Energy, which is based in Jacksonville, Florida. We only know this because of a filing with the Federal Trade Commission, the government agency that reviews big business deals to make sure they don't break antitrust rules. That filing surfaced weeks after the deal had already closed, and neither Musk's team nor the company said a word about it publicly. The FTC paperwork is officially called an early termination notice. Think of it like a fast pass. It means regulators looked at the deal and decided it didn't need the usual waiting period before it could go through. The filing carries transaction number 202261350, dated May 14th, and it names Elon Musk personally as the buyer. The seller is listed as CF-APR Super Holdings LLC, and the specific business being acquired is called New APR Energy LLC. So, what is APR Energy exactly? APR Energy isn't a household name, but it plays a big role behind the scenes of the power industry. The company is headquartered in Jacksonville's Deerwood Park South Business District at 10375 Centurion Parkway North. What they do is build power plants that are portable and fast to set up. Modular units that can be trucked in, assembled, and running in as little as 15 to 30 days, instead of the years it normally takes to build a traditional power plant. According to APR's own website, they've supplied power to more than 35 countries and have generated over 50 terawatt-hours of electricity over the years. That's an enormous amount of energy, enough to matter on a national scale in some of the places they've worked. More recently, the company has been leaning hard into a new kind of customer, data centers, especially the ones packed with high-powered computer chips used for artificial intelligence. Running thousands of AI processors takes an enormous, constant supply of electricity, and APR's whole business model, get power online fast, makes them a natural fit for hyperscale tech companies racing to build out AI infrastructure. The FTC filing itself doesn't mention money. It never does. Those notices just confirm that a deal happened and cleared antitrust review. So how do we know this deal is worth serious money? That clue came from a completely different filing, this one with the Securities and Exchange Commission. A publicly traded company called Duos Technologies Group filed paperwork with the SEC on May 28th, revealing that it had sold off a small ownership stake, just 5%, and a non-voting stake at that, in New APR Energy LLC, the entity that legally owns APR's equipment and assets. Duos said that selling this small slice brought in $50.4 million in net proceeds. Do the math on that, and if 5% of the company is worth over $50 million, the whole business would be valued at somewhere north of $1 billion. That's how reporters were able to estimate the size of this deal, even though nobody involved confirmed a number directly. To understand this deal, it helps to rewind a bit. APR Energy wasn't always connected to Duos or set up this way. Back in late 2024, a major investment firm called Fortress Investment Group bought up APR's assets.
After that purchase, the business was restructured and renamed New APR Energy, though it kept operating publicly under the familiar APR Energy brand name. As part of that same 2024 deal, Fortress signed a 2-year agreement with Duos Technologies to actually manage and deploy APR's power equipment day to day. That partnership was a big shift for Duos, which had previously built its business around railroad safety technology. Duos essentially pivoted, moving its focus toward energy services for data centers, which turned out to be a smart bet given how much the AI boom has driven up demand for fast, flexible power. So by the time Musk's deal happened this year, APR Energy was already deeply tied into the data center power ecosystem, which may be exactly why he wanted it. Here's where it gets interesting for anyone following Musk's broader business empire. This isn't a random side purchase. It slots neatly into a pattern. Musk already controls Tesla's energy division, which includes the Megapack business, They're large-scale battery storage systems used by utilities and power companies around the world. He also runs xAI, his artificial intelligence company, which depends on enormous power-hungry data centers to train and run its AI models. Fast, flexible, deployable power generation is exactly the kind of asset that could plug straight into that ecosystem. If you're building AI data centers and you need electricity online quickly, sometimes faster than the local utility grid can support, having your own modular power generation company on hand solves a real bottleneck. In other words, this looks less like a random investment and more like Musk vertically integrating another piece of his AI and energy supply chain. As of now, neither Musk nor Tesla has made any public comment about the acquisition, which fits the quiet, filing-only nature of how this whole deal came to light. Zooming out from Musk's personal business strategy, there's also a local angle here worth mentioning. For the city of Jacksonville, this deal actually has an upside. APR Energy remains headquartered locally, which means the jobs and operations tied to the company are staying put, even as ownership shifts hands to one of the richest and most influential business people in the world. Jacksonville keeps its energy infrastructure company. Musk gets a new tool in his power generation toolkit. So to sum it up, Elon Musk quietly bought a Jacksonville-based power company called APR Energy for what appears to be over $1 billion, based on math pulled from a completely separate SEC filing. The company specializes in getting power plants up and running fast, which lines up perfectly with the growing demand from AI data centers, including Musk's own xAI operation. What do you think? Is this a smart vertical integration move, or just Musk buying up more infrastructure because he can? Drop your take in the comments below. As part of that deal, Fortress entered a 2-year agreement with Duos Technologies to manage and deploy the assets, with Duos shifting its focus from railroad safety technology toward energy services for data centers. Neither Musk nor Tesla has commented publicly on the acquisition. The purchase adds a fast deployment power generation arm to Musk's sprawling business interests, which include Tesla's energy division and its grid-scale Megapack battery storage business, as well as the power-hungry data centers behind his AI venture, xAI. For Jacksonville, the deal keeps a growing energy infrastructure company headquartered locally, even as its ultimate ownership shifts to one of the world's richest people.